Hey everybody, welcome to the AfterLife SMP server, Season 2. And as the title suggests, no, the season is not ending. No, nothing like that is happening. Today, I'm here to announce that I am leaving the AfterLife SMP server and the group as a whole. And before we go out in the comments, I want to explain a couple of the reasons. I have 3 reasons in particular as to why I'm leaving. So hopefully this video will be a little bit short as well. I don't want to keep you guys here for too long, but I do want to kind of explain myself as to why I'm leaving. First things first, I have college coming up. College for me is going to start in about a month and a half, and I need to focus on preparing for college and pre-recording for college. So that's one thing I have decided to do. At least for the first 3 months in college, I know that I don't want to feel obligated to record and find some way somehow to record for the YouTube channel. So I want to start pre-recording in the middle of July. Well, that pre-recording obviously is going to be on WhiteFyr, because pre-recording in an SMP, I don't think that that's right. I don't think that that's right at all. So what that means is, in order to dedicate time to both continuing to upkeep the YouTube channel during the summer, as well as pre-recording for the fall, I need all the time I could possibly get to dedicate to that. And AfterLife really isn't in that picture. Going into this, I've been debating this decision for a while. Going into this, I thought that there might be a way for me to still stay in AfterLife, me to still be able to do this thing over the summer and maybe leave in late August and still have enough time. But looking at things as they are right now, I don't know if I'll even have enough time to pre-record. Regardless, well, even if I'm not in AfterLife, the fact that I won't be in AfterLife now, even now that I won't be in AfterLife, I don't know if I'll have enough time, which I have a much better shot at having more time now, but I still may not have enough time. But leaving AfterLife gives me that one extra step, that little bit more time that might help me reach the goal that I want to reach. Second thing, and I know a lot of you guys have probably said, oh yeah, this is probably a pretty simple reason, server inactivity. Not necessarily for myself recently, but definitely in the past, I've been a problem with this. And obviously, there's only 5 of us. We haven't accepted anybody from applications at the time of this recording. And a lot of, like most days nowadays, I'm the only one on the server. I'm sure that this is what Crash felt like, many months ago when there weren't many others on. But for the most part, there's very few other people on the server anymore, which is a big bummer. Of course, there's only 5 of us, so that does kind of make sense, but it just makes it much easier decision for me, knowing that there's not as many people on the server, and that I'm not going to be necessarily letting anybody down, I guess, when there's not very many people on the server to begin with. But that's not the major reason. The first reason is the major reason. But the third reason I have is that I want to do other things. Leaving AfterLife will give me the opportunity to focus more, like I said, on WhiteFyr, but also give me the opportunity to maybe try out a new series where I may have felt that I would be obligated to record and be a part of AfterLife. Gives me that freedom to try different things without feeling bad that I'm not necessarily focusing on AfterLife. It's sort of a silly reason, but in my head that makes a lot of sense, because it's almost a sense of freedom. I've been a part of AfterLife for 1 year and 9 months now, and I am able to do a lot of things in AfterLife, but at the same time, I still have this sort of obligation to record on the server, and no longer having this obligation to record on the server, I'm free to creatively think again about other series ideas and actually capitalize on them instead of having to worry about what I'm already doing as much. So that's another reason. And those are the 3 reasons. Those are the 3 main reasons for why I'm leaving. I thank you guys so much for all the support with this series, especially recently. A lot of these videos have gotten, 200, 300 views each, a lot of wonderful comments. You guys have definitely enjoyed the series as it's lasted, and I very much enjoyed being a part of AfterLife. I've been a part of AfterLife since Season 1. So for me leaving, it's a pretty big deal. It's a pretty big deal to me leaving. I joined in October of 2015. It is now July of 2017, almost 2 years. And the only 2 people left in this season who were the only person, I guess, in this season who's been around longer than me is Jay. So, and he's the owner. So for me to leave, that's that's a big thing for me. I very much enjoy being part of the server. I very much enjoy the opportunities. I really want to thank Jay, especially. He's the one that originally got me on the server. He was the one that originally invited me and gave me this shot. I don't know if you guys realize this, but when I first joined the server, there were only about 300 people subscribed to this channel. 300 people, not 3,000, 300. Now the channel is over 2,700 subscribers strong. 2,700 people. That's a growth of at least 2,400 people in almost 2 years. Being a part of this server, being a part of this group. And a lot of that has to do with the opportunity that Jay and others a part of the server in the past have given me. So I really want to thank everybody, and anybody who's a part of AfterLife currently, anybody who's been a part of AfterLife in the past, and I've collaborated with, or I've hung out with, or I've played with, for giving me those opportunities, for helping me to become a better YouTuber. If you go back and look at episode 0 of season 1 of my season 1 YouTube series on the season 1 server, I was pretty bad. My content has improved so much since then, and a lot of that has to do with feedback that I've gotten from people on the server. Yes, a lot of it has to do with myself, but being a part of this server has helped me to grow as a YouTuber. It's helped me to grow as a person as well. And a lot of the fun times that we've had on the Discord, on the TeamSpeak, being a part of this group has been an absolute honor. It's been an absolute honor and privilege. And like I said, I thank Jay for initially inviting me. I thank everybody who's been a part of season 1 or season 2 that I've interacted with for bringing me on board, making me feel at home, and easing me into the group, making me feel like a part of the family. And that's been a big deal to me over the past, like I said, almost 2 years. I very much appreciate that, and I thank you. I thank you a lot for that. But guys, that's it for this video. This video is just to tell you guys that I'm leaving, that this is over. But going forward, I'm sure a lot of you guys are wondering, am I going to join another SMP? What am I doing? As far as joining another SMP, I have no plans to join another SMP. I'm going to college, and things are going to be a little bit different. So I don't think I have the time to necessarily dedicate to an SMP. So I won't be joining. It's not like I'm leaving AfterLife to go join somebody else. That's not what's happening here. I'm leaving AfterLife because I want to focus on White's World and other things YouTube-wise. So that's basically what's happening. And in the future, I'm going to focus on my single-player series. I'm going to focus on that. I may start up a few tutorials here and there, things like that. And we'll see what's going to go on going forward. Going into college, things are going to shift a lot for me. I hope that this channel can still run, but I think in the future, a lot of things are going to shift, and that leaving AfterLife, I 100% think is the correct move to make here, despite the fact that I really don't want to leave. I do know that this is the right move to make. But guys, thank you all so much for watching this very last AfterLife video. If you did enjoy the series, if you did enjoy season 2, if you've been here since season 1, let me know down in the comment section below. Let me know what your favorite moment was. Let me know anything at all about this series. I'd very much appreciate you guys commenting and seeing what else is going forward. Anyways, guys, like I said, it's going to do it for me. Thank you all for watching. Until next time, guys, take care, and I'll see you later.